สวัสดีค่ะ and welcome back to Ed Burr Insight here on GBN Station. You are now with me กรกนก วชิรพันธ์ This week we have news update on Buddhism as well as meditation, followed by the temple tour in South Korea. ปทุมธานี monastic order led by the most venerable พระธรรมรัตนพร ปทุมธานี ecclesiastical provincial head, and the abbot of Wat Kien Ket, the royal temple.Wat Pachamakaya Temple, Dhammakaya Foundation, along with the network organizations, offered 23.5 feet medical beds, ready-to-eat food packages, and COVID-19 supplies bags to support medical workers and patients during the third wave of COVID-19 at the field hospital, Rom Chai Rak, located inside Talat Thai Market, Pathum Thani Province, on July 10, 2021.Since February 2021, Wat Pachamakaya Temple and Dhammakaya Foundation has offered more than 200,000 items of medical products and equipment, relief supply bags, freshly cooked food and consumer goods to medical personnel at the field hospitals, local government sectors, monastic communities, and local people affected by COVID-19 in Pathum Thani provinces at the value of around 13 million baht.Then the total value of all subsidies reaches over 30 million baht. One of the oldest charities in Singapore is the Buddhist entity whose philanthropic work extends to all people, regardless of race and religion. In doing so, the 87-year-old Singapore Buddhist Lodge exemplifies a spirit that is necessary and encouraged.In Singapore's multicultural society, State Law and Home Affairs Minister K. Shanmugam on Saturday, July 10th. He noted, for instance, that more than half of primary and secondary school bursaries given out by the lodge last year had gone to Malay and Indian students.Mr. Shanmugam was delivering a speech as guest of honor at a ceremony to inaugurate the lodge's latest board of directors as well as Welfare and Education Foundation consoles. The event was held in two separate locations on the lodge premises in Kim Yam Road in observance of pandemic safe distancing measures.Describing the lodge as a key religious and charitable organization with a long and rich history, Mr. Shanmugam said many of its initiatives continue to benefit people in the broader community. Since 1979, Singapore Buddhist Lodge's Education Foundation has given out more than $21 million of bursaries up to the Institute of Technical Education, Polytechnic, and University levels.And for the past 72 years, the Welfare Foundation has also been distributing Hong Bao to people in need, as well as seniors every Chinese New Year. Over $15 million has been raised and given out to more than 300,000 beneficiaries. The Tibetan Nuns Project, a U.S. registered charity based in Seattle and in Kangra district of Himachal Pradesh, India,has announced that its Kamisha Endowment Fund, which empowers Tibetan Buddhist nuns to become Kashimas and to work as teachers, monastics, and social leaders and community role models, has so far raised $16,000 out of a target $100,000, which will be channeled toward helping Tibetan nuns on their path to higher education.The Kashima Endowment Fund will help cover the costs involved in training and qualifying more Kashimas, the Tibetan Nuns Project explained. This includes the cost of travel, food, and accommodation for the Kashima candidates to attend the exams. The fund will also cover the cost of administration and materials for exams, including hosting meetings,carrying exam materials, and providing each new Kashima with a set of nun's robe and yellow hat that signifies the holding of the degree. Kashi is an academic degree for Tibetan monastics, roughly equivalent to a doctorate in Buddhist philosophy. The Kashima degree was only recently made available to Buddhist nuns. The Kashi title was awarded only to monks, Nuns who successfully fast the degree are qualified to take on leadership roles in the monastic and lay communities that were previously reserved for males. To date, 44 nuns have successfully qualified to hold the Kuchima title. The Tibetan Nuns Project provides education and humanitarian aid to refugee nuns from Tibet and Himalayan regions of India. Established under the Tibetan Women's Association and the Department of Religion and Culture of Central Tibetan Administration, it supports hundreds of nuns from all Tibetan Buddhist lineages living in nunneries and elsewhere in India. Many of the nuns are refugees from Tibet, but the organization also reaches out to the Tibetan border areas of India, where women and girls have little access to education and religious training. Over the past few decades, Buddhism and psychology has served as bridges connecting Eastern and Western thought. Believing that nothing is permanent, Buddhism presents an honest understanding of our minds. How we spend so much of our time thinking about the past and future and struggle to stay in the present. Harnessing these insights, psychologists and therapists have incorporated Buddhism into therapy by teaching mindfulness meditation practices and the power of observing our own thoughts and emotions rather than trying to get rid of them. KCRW's Jonathan Bastian talks with Tara Brach, a clinical psychologist who has spent decades studying Buddhism, meditation, and the incorporation of Eastern thought into her Western practices. She holds a PhD in clinical psychology and has spent dozens of years studying Buddhism and meditation. Branch, one of the most sought-after Buddhist teachers in America, explains why the stillness of meditation is exquisite and how the simplest of acts may be the purest. Her books include Radical Acceptance, Embracing Your Life with the Heart of a Buddha, True Refuge, Finding Peace and Freedom in Your Own Awakened Heart, and most recently, Trusting the Gold, Uncovering Your Natural Goodnesses. You can check out the link given below for their podcast interview. Buddhist monk Popchon from South Korea had the idea in the early 1990s to establish a Buddhist shrine in one of the former socialist countries. As soon as researchers had shown that the hill had never been inhabited before, construction works financed by donations had started. The stupa was finished in 1992 and inaugurated by the 14th Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso himself on June 17, 1993. The stupa, also called as the Peace Stupa of Salasanto, is 30 meters high with a diameter of 24 meters. Some remains and relics of Buddha as well as the Tree of Life have been placed here. The site of the stupa, a hillside meadow decorated with prayer flags, was named as the Park of Human Rights. The steep structure refers to the ancient tradition of clockwise circumambulation as a sign of respect. And in 2007, the stupa was renovated and later a meditation center added. Another building is the home to a souvenir shop. An information board nearby tells the story of the park in 3 languages. And today, Luang Pinnick from Chiang Mai, Thailand, will be telling us how the Buddhist monk Rabun or practices daily chores. Let's get started.
When people think of Buddhist monks, they often think of meditation. And yes, this is true. A Buddhist monk's first priority is to refine his mind through meditation. However, he must also balance his own personal training with his responsibilities to the Sangha at large. The Buddha designed the Sangha community to be a spiritual family of sorts. This family supports and nurtures the development of each of its members. However, this is not merely a one-way street. Each member also has a responsibility, an obligation, and a duty to serve and give back to the family. because without the support of the lay people, the temple and the Sangha, we, as monks, cannot exist. So how do we give back? One way is with an activity called Rabun, which is essentially the Thai monastic equivalent of daily chores. In Thai, Rab means to receive and Bun means merit. Merit in this context means a positive, pure, spiritual energy. So Rabun directly translates to receiving pure spiritual energy. This is fitting because when we do Rabun, it helps us to let go, purify our mind, and cultivate the proud feeling that comes from contributing to the community. So by giving our time and energy, we also receive merit, which enriches our spiritual practice. This Rabun can come in several forms. We put in work every day to make sure that our environment is neat and well tended. It could be small activities such as cleaning, organizing, or doing maintenance work. We clean the bathrooms. And when I say we clean the bathrooms, I mean we really clean the bathrooms. We also restock shelves, water the plants, feed the fish, sweep the leaves, sweep the stairs, sweep the floors. We sweep, sweep, and sweep some more. And did I mention we sweep? When we're tired of that, we rake, we wipe, we polish, we scrub. I think you get the point by now. Basically, we clean and organize like there's no tomorrow. The second type of Rabun is the group Rabun. This group activity serves several purposes. The first thing is to provide us with an opportunity to move our bodies and sweat. This is how we exercise. Since we have no fancy gyms or special workout classes, it's important that we find another physical outlet to get our heart rate up and keep our bodies active and healthy. In addition to health benefits, this group Rabun also provides us with something tangible that we can work on and be proud of together. Just like building a home, we lay one brick at a time. Each day, we do the best that we can, and slowly, the final product starts to take shape. Next thing you know, you take a step backwards and get to admire the collective fruits of your labor. The feeling is priceless. A key factor with Rabun is that we do something physical every day to contribute to the community. And in this giving back, we're able to use the good feeling that we cultivated to support our meditation. As Buddhist monks, we understand that our physical environment is a reflection of our mind. If you clean, declutter, and organize your living space, it will automatically clean, declutter, and organize your mental space as well. It's supportive of a meditation practice. So this is why we're so diligent with the way we clean.
If you're interested in Buddhist monk lifestyles or meditation, please make sure to check out Luang Pi Nik YouTube channel. And now it's time for the Lord Buddha's Dharma Code. When one conducts oneself by Dharma, with body, speech, and mind, they are praised here in the present life, and after death, one rejoices in heaven. We have now reached the end of our news program, and please make sure to check out all episodes of our Edinburgh Insight News program on our website, gbnus.com. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week. สวัสดีค่ะ